Run that shit. Oh, I look cute though. We look like we could be cousins. I'm
This
about to.
X talk, body rock, give us everything you got. X talk, never stop, tune right in, you know the spot. X talk, body rock, give us everything you got. X talk, never stop, tune right in, you know the spot.
Hello, 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 and welcome to X Talk, a show where we sit down with your favorite artists, entertainers, and content creators to talk explicitly about all things extravagant. My name is Marcus X, and today I'm joined by Kid Deville. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so
Thank you,
much for
thank you, thank
joining us
you.
for the very first episode of X Talk. How are you
Yes.
doing?
I'm doing grand. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. You know, just out here trying some new things, getting into some
Right,
new
period.
things, a different bag. I feel like as creators, we just have to really be able to tap into all different kinds of little things, you know?
Always, always. You got to stay creating, right?
100%. Thank you for
Fuck
being
yeah.
my very first guest. Um,
Absolutely.
so what some people, I guess before we even get into our background and our history, I feel like, do you want to give us a little intro and tell us a little bit about yourself for maybe people out here who don't know who you are?
Sure. My name's Kid Deville. You know what I mean? I'm from Southern California. And I make some pretty dope music. What do I classify it as? I would classify it as maybe some alternative hip hop, pop, rock, whatever. I don't put myself in a box. I allow myself to explore. You know what I mean? And I'm just the kid out here, that pretty faced nigga with the big lips and the thick hips. You know what I mean? The black Anna
Okay.
Nicole. You know what I mean?
I know
And
that's
that's
right.
it. You know what I mean? Out here. I also have a podcast called Getting Real with Kid Deville. We're on a hiatus right now, but we will be coming back in the 2025. And yeah, be on the lookout for that.
All right, you're
So,
already taking us away into plug in your shit. I
oh,
love
of
to hear it.
course,
I
nigga.
love
What
to
the
see
fuck?
it. But
Always.
before we get back into the future and everything that's happened in the future, I want to take
Okay.
it back just so people that are listening who don't know your story a little bit. I want to talk about your musical beginnings. Where did you begin at as an artist and as a musician?
Actually, I was finishing up college, and
Mm,
I was just like, I was doing music videos for like other local rappers and stuff like that, and I just kind of got this bug one time. I was just like, this seems fun. It seems like something interesting that I know I could probably do because I'm a very creative individual. So I was like, let's fuck it. Let's just try to record a song. So, I recorded my first track in like 2012. And ever since then, I was just addicted. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And yeah, I've been at it ever since.
Did you feel like you fell in love with it just kind of like immediately then after you had done that first music video? Were you like, oh yes, like there's something here, like I feel super passionate about this? Like, is that kind of
No, not really, because I always wanted to be like an actor. I went to
mm,
school for film and media production, so I always wanted to be like an actor, a director, stuff. But then, like, directing music videos, I was just like, oh, let me try this music, and then I just fell in love with music. I like don't like I mean I'll direct my own music videos and shit, but like I don't even I'll like if a certain director asks me to be in a movie, then yeah. But I
okay.
think I'm sold on music now, and I think after as I get more and more in the booth, I'm falling more in love with it. So I wouldn't say I fell in love with it the first time, but
But
definitely it's
like,
something that every single time it just gets better and better and better. Every time I write a song that I'm just like, fuck yes, like I did that. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like I don't
your
know.
passion has just like grown over time then.
Yeah, yeah, and it just keeps growing. So it's just like I don't know. I don't see myself stopping. Like I've been doing it almost 10 years now, and like a lot of people would just be like, "Oh well, fuck it, you should try to move on." And I'm like, no, because you see like little bits and pieces of like successes in it, especially if you're an independent artist. So
Yeah.
you know,
I think too, I was just talking to one of my good friends recently about like creating for the sake of creating. And I feel like as a culture and as a society, we're so wrapped up into hustle culture and just like go, 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 go. Like, let me make business and everything, capitalism, like, let everything be about money.
right,
And like, yes, it's great and it's amazing to be able to like turn your passions or whatever it is that you're into being able to support you financially as well. But at the same time, it's
right,
like, you know, if you love what you do and you're passionate about what you like, or about the things that you're working on, you know, it shouldn't be tied into just having to make money off of it. It should be, you know, entering a space of creating for the love of creating, you know, and whatever comes
Right,
with
right.
that comes with it. So
Like I get excited to like think of concepts and music videos and outfits and shit. Like I literally will turn on like my favorite like little shows or whatever, like little bullshit reality shows, and just be sitting there like in notes, just putting outfits together, going on different websites and stuff, just putting outfits together for shoots that I haven't even done yet, or that I that are future plans. You know what I mean? So it's
100%,
just yeah,
100%.
it's just I'm in it.
Um,
I'm in it.
Before
Doing
we
it.
jump into like how we know each other, I guess just go piggybacking off
Mm-hmm.
of what you're saying right now. Do you feel like your favorite part of the creative process is that like the vision boarding and like putting things together like before you actually do it, or like what would you say like your favorite part of the creative process is for you?
I, I would say my favorite part is like the whole thing, to be honest. Like,
Mm,
because to me, it's a full circle moment. So it's like I just enjoy every single moment of it, especially because a lot of the times I'm just gonna keep it real. Like a lot of times, what I envision, it'll it'll come out maybe like 45-50% how I envision it, but it'll totally come out a different way when
mm,
when we're actually there. But it's actually even better. You know what I mean?
okay, yeah.
So it's like yeah.
So, okay, so I guess going off of what you were just saying though, and to give people more background into who you are as an artist. So I know that you told us that you're versatile, but you know, I
Mhm.
guess I'm just
When did I say that? Who said that? Who said that?
I would like
Who
to
said
see.
that?
So okay, so just getting back into or fleshing out a little bit more of who Kid Deville is an artist, could you describe to the listeners, all of the unknown listeners out here, who like what
Jeez.
your what your brand is? Like what is it that you're selling? What are you giving? What are you putting out for the world? If you could
I'm
describe your brand.
selling.
Pussy.
I'm selling. I'm selling fun. I'm selling. I don't know. I'm just selling fun, shake your ass like I like to do. You know what I mean? I just make music that feels good. I don't know. There's really no deep like story behind it. I just always have been a creative, and I'm just. I guess I found the median or whatever, however you say it,
Yeah.
that kind of suits me. I just love to like go on stage. Like I didn't know that I like to be on stage as much as I do. You know what I mean? Especially singing songs that like I wrote, and then like when you see people like mouthing the words that you wrote, it's wild. It's like a wild feeling. It's like a wild feeling. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, it's my
Yeah.
brand is just like feel good, do you like don't conform, like fucking yeah,
Live,
just
laugh,
rock
love.
and roll. Yes, I say yes, yes, yes.
I feel like your brand is also though like it's like sex and sexuality, like not to like limit it to a box,
Bitch,
but like
mind your business. Mind your
that's like
business.
that's like a big that's like a big part of your brand as well though, you know, like
Right.
sexuality, like
Yeah.
queerness, you
Do
know.
you? Yeah. Yeah. No, it very much is. It very much
Yeah.
is.
Okay,
So I'm
so
just
now
adjusting my life.
taking it back then, now that we're painting the picture, we're painting Kid Deville. now
Oh,
that
we don't
we're
paint.
now that we're
We
putting
don't
the
paint.
now that we're you know, putting the picture together, the puzzle together,
Right. Okay.
to connect it now into X Talk with Marcus X, that's me. How
Jeez.
how do we could you tell people, or we could just get into like how we know each other a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the best place for this light, but we met each other through the internet on in what 2016, 2015, something like that.
Mm,
And I think you ended up saying like you were gonna come down and be in LA, and I was like, oh, I had this show that we can go to or whatever in LA. So you drove down from San Diego. We linked up. I was halfway like to LA. Then we linked up, and then we went to the show, and that's when we had first officially met. Even though we had been talking online and shit like that for like a year and a
mm-hmm,
half.
mm-hmm.
And then we went to this like little. It was like a little dive bar, like on a Monday, Tuesday night, like you know what I mean,
Yes.
Hollywood.
And you had asked
Like
me
it
to
was cool.
perform with you
Yeah. Do you remember
because
that? Did you forget that?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I remember. I feel like so first we must have had some music together because I feel like we perform Flip Switch?
Oh, did he? Okay, I see. I don't know why I thought that was after, But no,
I
you're
feel like
right. That
we
I think that came
performed it
first.
together because like you did a part. So for the set, so to piggyback off of what he's saying right now, so we had met
Right.
online first and chatted and just were like, hey, like you're dope, like let's work on some
Hmm.
shit as people do. And
Right.
he had a song that he was working on called Flip Switch, and so I had gotten on
Hard.
that, and yes, everybody loves it. Everybody loves Flip Switch.
Hmm.
And so I had jumped on that track, and then you were performing, and you had said, you know, like you could come do a little something as a part of my set. So that's when we officially like
Right.
first met in person. But
Right.
yeah, that
Right.
was dope. It was super dope, and I'm definitely appreciative that you had asked me to go out and perform a little bit of my own music.
Hell yeah, you asked me to come to San Diego and perform
Also,
at your event too. That was really fun too. You remember that?
yeah, yeah, at
We
the
like
strip
that,
club.
thank you for that. Yes. Oh my god, that was
Yes,
hitting.
yes,
That
at
was
the
so
strip
hitting.
club.
Hmm.
So as you know, as a tourist, I'm very loyal, like to my people, you know. So I'm like,
Hmm.
once I like love somebody and they're like in the circle, I'm like, all right, like let's
Hot.
work on shit, like let's like let's keep the ball rolling, you know. It's like
Right.
networking, like
When they're in the
relationship building,
right
you know.
in the covenant. I like to say when they're in the circle, the covenant.
Hmm. Yeah, no, 100%, some witchcraft shit.
Duh.
Well, on that note, that's all we have. No, I'm just so we're gonna roll into our first break really quick, and then once we come back, we are going to talk about a little bit about what Kid's working on next, what the future holds for him. But just stay tuned because I'm coming at you with a little bit of a plug myself. This is the Illuminati remix song from my latest album, Heaven's Gate, the deluxe edition. All right, so we'll be right back with you
Jeez.
guys.
Making niggas sweet like Kool-Aid. Got him in the feels like 2 days. Walk him like a dog and he don't stray. Running up a check called for play. Feed him all skip like birthdays. All they want is sex and get paid. Seeing it a little, got him dreaming. Coming on cool.
All right, we are back with Kid Deville. What's your cat's name?
That is Porter.
Porter?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you come up with that name?
It was my grandpa's last name, who just recently passed away not too long ago.
Oh,
So don't go talking shit, nigga. For you get. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
no,
kidding. I'm
right,
kidding.
right. Mollywopped. Well, R.I.P. Grandpa. I'm sure he was an amazing man.
Yes.
You're like actually he
Strong
was.
black man.
You're like actually he was a convicted serial killer.
No, definitely not.
Well, R.I.P.
Uh,
Grandpa Porter.
he was a black man from like the 1930s. Like, please, there can't be no
You
black
know
serial
he saw
killers back
some
then.
shit. You know he saw
Oh,
some shit.
absolutely.
Went
Oh,
through
he
all of
definitely
the
saw some
shit.
shit. He used to say some racist shit. He wasn't a racist, but he would say some racist shit. And I was like, oh my god, you can't say that no more, Papa. He'll be like, no, no,
Right,
no, no. Like I like him, but you know.
right.
And then he'll just say what he said. But I'm not gonna just besmirch that nigga's name. You know what I
Well,
mean? Rest in
here
peace,
we are,
Papa. We love you. Rest in peace, Papa.
R.I.P. Papa, and here we are in
Yes.
2025. We're dealing with the same bullshit. Well, do you feel,
Sorry.
I mean, like getting a little bit off the topic of like politics and shit, but like, do you feel like the system as a whole is just like, do you think America just needs to fall? Like, do you think the world needs to be restructured?
I mean, I feel like we've gotten this far. I think there needs some restructuring that needs to be done. Does it need to fall? I mean, in maybe like the metaphorical sense, yes, but in the physical sense, I mean, I would hope not. I mean, unless they just gonna blow the motherfucker up, because I don't want to be in a fallen society. I mean, no. But I mean, I think America's a great. I mean, but America's like a great country. I love America. I think I like what it stands for. But I
Would
feel
you,
like people
would
be
you,
in their feelings. What's
would
up?
you ever make a patriotic song?
Like, like what you mean though? I mean,
America,
no, ma'am. I mean, I'm
America.
not gonna say no, ma'am.
Dun,
It'll
dun,
probably be
dun,
something a
dun,
little
dun,
hotter
dun,
than that.
dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Hard.
dun, dun, dun. Home of the free.
I mean,
No.
I would make something dope. I mean, if
The
somebody
next election cycle.
like for example, I think that Lana Del Rey's national anthem should be the new what's it called? The
The
national
national
anthem for
anthem.
us. Yeah. Sorry, that we just said.
Uh,
Yeah, I think that that song from Lana Del Rey should be the so yeah. I would write a dope song like that. I think that's a dope ass fucking song. So like I said,
well,
if I wrote something like that or like obviously of my genre or whatever or not
yeah.
genre.
Yeah, maybe like 4 years from now, whenever the election
Maybe
shit's
I
popping back off again, you'll
right. I
get
probably
educated and you'll be like out there in the street performing your new political anthem
I'm gonna leave
featuring
that to
Lana
like
Del Rey.
I'm right hot. No, I'm gonna leave that to like Eminem and like all them like what are they called backpack political
Right, like
woke
lyricists,
rappers. I'm gonna leave that to
woke
them. I'm like I
rappers.
yes I'm the party guy. I'm the one that's like let's go to the I got you. Let's get him ready. Shake your ass. Go to the club. Shake your ass. You about to fuck your man. Shake your ass. I got you.
Yeah,
And then like I'll say some deep shit every now and then, but it's like everything ain't for everybody. And I think that's what we really need in the world. Is everybody needs to just sit back. Like everybody don't have to be discussing the bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like stay in your lane, figure out what. Like I said, like I probably care more about like animals that are dying, the oceans
yeah.
that are being polluted, like shit like that is like more important to me. And I know people are probably like, oh, what the fuck? But at the same time, that's like it's just what I give a fuck about. Like
What's
you,
your
like niggas is doing this shit. What?
no? Go
Sorry,
ahead, go ahead.
I was going off. No, that
No,
was it.
it's
That was
all
pretty much
good.
it.
It's all good. I was gonna ask what your favorite
Yeah.
animal is.
Oh, I have a lot, but my spirit animal is like the barn face was the barn
Oh my
yard owl,
god, I love them.
the one with the
They're
white face. I
so
love those
pretty
though.
looking. Yes, and
Do you
their
want to hear a
face is
scary?
like a
Do you want to hear a
circle,
weird story?
and it's like a
Yeah. Do you want to
V.
hear a weird story about it? Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah,
hear
tell
some
me.
like off some? Okay.
Is it
So I used to live on
supernatural?
like this hill, on kind of on some weird shit. On some weird shit. Okay.
Oh
So
my gosh.
like I was sitting on the I was like I used to live in Chino Hills. You remember where you picked me up at and we were chilling on the hill. When you remember when we picked me up and you were like, "Oh, this is a chill ass spot," and it's just on a street, and across the street is the apartment complex, right? So we
Yeah.
were just sitting on the hill, and you just see all the like street lights just kind of lying going up the hill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And one night I was just smoking, and I had my sunroof open, and I'm like looking up, and I just hear the owl because at nighttime they're out looking for fucking rodents and shit. So it's just circling
Yeah.
like around and around, and it makes like eye contact with me for like 3, 4 nights straight, right? So one night I was coming back from somewhere and I think I was on like Grinder or something like on my phone, like driving through this like dark canyon like this. All of a sudden I hear a duk, and then I see like this thing like I was like, what the fuck was that? I circle back around and it was one of those owls that I had hit in the middle of
Oh
the street.
no.
So yeah, I know, but I think that it sacrificed itself to get me to like be like, yo, folk, you need to focus first of all
Right.
in the road. You
Hmm.
need to get off a grinder. You need to, you know what I mean? It was like an
Right, because
awakening.
it
It
could
was
be
really
you.
weird.
You could be dead.
Right, right. So it like sacrificed itself. So I'm like, and then like I like I don't know it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird that I hit
Have
that
you ever
animal and I had
heard
been seeing that animal like what's up?
Have you ever heard about how a lot of like alien abductions, there's like a weird like disproportionate amount of like people who have had alien abductions, and they're like a lot of people will be like they think that the aliens will like screen like imprint memories into their brain, and so like a lot of people who claim to be like alien abductees, they'll be like, I kept seeing this owl every night, and then like if they go into like regression therapy, they'll be like, the owl transported through the wall, but wait, it's not actually an owl. Oh my god, like there's like there's something in the room that like I don't know what it is, and like have you ever heard about this? Like a lot of like
No.
alien
Oh my
abduction.
god,
Yeah, and they'll be like,
nigga,
there's
shut the
like
fuck up. Are you telling me that I could have been like alien abducted, nigga? Like what the
you
fuck?
you ran
That'd
over
be some new shit.
you
Though. Oh
you
my
ran
god.
over
Oh my
you ran
god. Oh
over
my
an
god.
alien.
I'm too high for it. Fuck you. I'm too high for this. What are you doing? Oh my god.
you
Oh
you
my
ran
god.
over the
Oh
alien.
my god.
She was trying to help
No,
you
the
and you
my
ran her
oh
ass
my god, the
over.
tailspin that my mind just went into right now. I was just like,
Yes.
oh my god.
Oh, have you ever seen those old interviews of like Destiny's Child and they're like like they all sound like they're
Where
high
Beyonce
like
was
when
being
they're talking.
shady.
No, not even those ones. Like
Yeah.
where like they're like high, like they like, are like there's one where the interviewer is like oh, like hand and foot, like what do you think about hand and foot disease or some shit? And they were like, "What? What's that?" And there's like another interview and like Beyonce was like, "I want to be a whale." And like they just
Oh
seem
yeah,
like they're
that
fucking
one
high.
that one all the
Yeah.
time, right? That used to crack me up. That
That's
whale
how
one is funny.
that's going to be
And
how.
then my I love when they, have you seen that one where they're like, I don't know where she was. They were like, "Well, you're Beyonce," and she's like, "Thank you,"
Yeah,
like
love,
like she
love,
did.
love, obsessed. Yeah, same. Like we're truly
I
like we're like
died.
I
I
love that
died.
level of like being disconnected from the rest of the world and
Just
like the rest of the
everything,
people.
right?
Like you're fully like in your own world. Like
Right.
go off, queen. But like I feel like somebody like a Beyonce, like they don't like she's like Michael Jackson or like some of these other people who were like famous from the time they've been a fucking teenager, like even younger, you know what I mean? Where it's like you never had a chance to even live real life. Like you've just been like in your own different reality from the rest of us, you know,
It's
your
wild,
whole
and I
life.
couldn't even imagine. I don't know if I would ever want that. Like somebody put it like so clear one day to me, because I remember I used to think that would be like so cool, but then like somebody put it, they were like, "Dom, just imagine like you want to go to just Target just to grab something real quick. It's like a whole thing. I mean, obviously you can send somebody out to go do it, but it's like, what if I just want to go like walk up and down the aisles of fucking Target and Walmart? You know what I mean? But it's like you
Yeah.
really can't do that at the
No,
if
I've
you're at
like
that level.
fame, people that want to be famous, it's like really like a fool's game. Like you're like putting yourself into a prison. And like I guess the same could be said about working a 9 to 5. Like that's kind of like a prison in itself, like different institutions, you know what I mean, or like different structures that we have in
Yeah.
place like in our society. But like fame is a lot. I feel like it's kind of corrosive to like your soul.
It's scary. Like I said, like I think that's why I want to be independent, so I don't feel like I'm in debt to anybody. And it's like I'm building it for my own. And it's like I can go do a couple shows and then go away for a few months and be creative. You know what I mean? I'll be in control
Right.
of what the fuck I want to do, and I'm not gonna be burnt out. If I want, I'll go live in some
Yeah.
neighborhood where a bunch of rich old, Indians and Asian people like where my grandma live. You know what I mean? And nobody
Mhm.
gonna know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? They're not gonna know who the fuck I
Yeah,
am.
I've always thought like I feel like the dream is to get like one little song that pops off like where you make enough money and then like to where you can like build wealth off of the money that you've made like off of that one song or like couple of songs and then just disappearing. Like let me like make one hit and then let me just disappear for the rest of my life. Like I feel like being a one hit wonder is like the dream.
Yeah, I think that I could see that, but I think for me, I would just be like, ooh, but I know I can do something better. That'll be
Mm,
always my thing. Like I'll always be like, oh, I know I can make a hotter video. Like I didn't think I was
mm.
ever a perfectionist, but I guess I am. But I know like if I made a hit, I'd be like, oh, I know I can make this one go fucking triple platinum. Platinum.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
I
I'm like,
know. I feel that
oh,
because
let me
like
get
I
a
say
bigger
that now, but
budget.
then it's like it's so ingrained into like my being to just like continue to like create shit just because like I love to do it. So it's like it
Right.
would be difficult to just like step away completely. But like I don't
It'll
know,
be
catch me
hard,
out
and
here
then I
like
like that's what.
like Tupac.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. But I did. You stupid. Wait, what? Wait, that just registered. I was like, wait, like
Uh,
Tupac, nigga.
uh,
But no. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
yeah. Well, getting back into you, that I mean, we really went like just kind of like real off the railroad tracks, but like pulling it back
That's
to,
okay.
I guess, just
I
so
love
people can
that.
get to know a little bit more about you too. Do you want to talk
Hmm.
about kind of what you have coming up? You know, like what the future holds for you. Like, I guess this is a good segue point, talking about continuing to like want to do better, like bigger things. Like, what is next, or like what's coming up for you?
Just music, visualizations, representations. I'm gonna try to stay away from the word music video because
Mm,
I'm really trying to go and experiment with different ways of putting out video content because the way that people are putting out video content
yeah,
is changing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like people don't watch music videos anymore. Like, there's not really countdowns anymore. I think, aesthetically, music videos are dope, but I wanna approach it differently. and I'm
Yeah, and
seeing like some other artists doing it like a little differently, and I'm kind of liking it, and I want to kind of experiment, explore. So yeah,
yeah, I mean, even
music
like a
videos
lot
and
of like right, like a lot of like mainstream artists aren't even like putting out music videos and shit right now because I don't think that there's like the return on investment that they want
right,
anymore.
and like
Because like
Beyonce, like her like I know I'm using Beyonce as a standard, but I mean she is,
right,
but like she didn't even do no videos for the gay album. I'm like, how did that not like at least one video?
yeah. What's
I
your
think she did a
favorite
video
song
for
off of the Gay album?
um I don't know. I haven't really listened to it in a while.
Hmm.
I like the one song that they remixed with Twista's Wetter.
Hmm. I really like uh
Is it, don't
so
stop.
there's a
Let me
couple.
love you to. I'm trying to think. Okay, wait. I had it. It's like, wait. Let me love you to the moment I feel like falling in love,
Yeah, yeah,
falling
yeah.
in love. Yeah, I
Is
like
that
that song. I like that song.
Cozy? Is that song?
Cozy. Yeah.
Cuff it,
No, no,
cuff
no,
it,
no.
cuff it, cuff
Yeah,
it, cuff
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Cuff
So
it.
cuff it.
But they
I really
remixed it with Wetter. Remember Wetter, right?
yes,
That
yes, 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 yes,
rain
yes.
down. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
that's
feel like mine off of that album is Heated. Dun, 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 Heated. And I also like the other song that's like Uncle Johnny made my dress. Dun, 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 dun,
oh
dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun. I
That
need to
cheese
go
pan
back and listen
text,
to
it
that
looks
album.
a
It
mess.
looks a
I
mess.
know,
Yeah.
I haven't been listening. Yeah.
Uh,
Me and Daniel were bumping that for a minute. Daniel was on that shit. I was like, that's straight almost turned my boyfriend to a bottom.
it's really good. It's a really good album for the gym.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so you're thinking to like work on visuals, like maybe not calling it a music video, but thinking about doing music or doing visuals. And then are you going to be
Yes.
releasing new music or what's
I'm
happening?
attempting to yes, I'm attempting to release new music next month. We're gonna see how
Okay.
that goes, but hopefully by next month.
Okay.
If not, I'll have some. If not, I'll have something. If not, I'll
Okay.
have something.
Because you were
Yeah,
saying that you were going to re-release an older project and then also release some songs maybe you've been sitting on like around your birthday, right?
yeah, kind of like a deluxe version of Nasty, but no, I'm gonna just break it up, and I actually
Mhm.
am gonna because I always had it in my mind to release like a version two of Nasty, like part two or whatever. So I think I'm gonna just break it up and then add some songs to each album. So
And
and then I have a bunch of singles too.
Nasty for those of the listeners who don't know, that's an acronym, right?
Yes,
What does
for
it
Naked
stand
and
for?
Sexy to You.
Okay.
Naked and Sexy to You.
Okay, I know that's right. Well, speaking of new music, the song that we're gonna play for you is your featured spot. So people who haven't heard your music before, I don't think this has been
Hard.
released yet, right?
Yeah, freaks. Yeah, it's out on Apple and other streaming platforms, but it's not on
Mhm.
Spotify right now. But it will be back up on Spotify very shortly. So
Okay. Do you want to talk about the song a little bit before we roll
politics.
into it? I see you got your freaks hat
It's
on.
yeah. That's why. Yeah, that's why I have my freaks hat on. I mean, the song's a banger. It was made by Vanks Dare. He's my South American producer. Shout out to Vanks Dare. And yeah, just it's a dope song. It's a dope track.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. Did I think you've heard this track before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, do you? Oh, okay. Oh,
What's
you want
so
to talk
funny?
about it?
Let's get
Nothing.
into
Nothing at
it.
all.
Let's talk about the song before we play it.
Before we play the song, or what?
Yeah, let's talk about it. What's so funny?
Oh, okay. And nothing. I just remember like I had played the song for you, and you
Uh-huh.
swear that I took you off of it, but I don't remember doing
You did. So, okay, so taking it back. So, as you guys know now,
that.
Kid had a podcast that's on pause right now, as he mentioned. So,
Mhm.
I had done an episode and I was maybe not in the best space of my life and we had a little like turmoil moment during or it was like after we finished the like we were professional.
Yeah,
Like
the episode is iconic.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
you're
did
mad
the
professional.
episode and then
Yeah.
afterwards we kind of had like a little moment. But like the whole point of like me going I went to LA, like we were like had like a studio set up, like we were about to like record some music, like I had like wrote a verse for the song and we had like a little bit of a falling out as it happens. And so then I got replaced on the track. I was trying to. I
He
was
didn't
like,
get replaced because there's nobody even on the track. I was gonna put you on a remix, okay, but I never took you off of it. We didn't. I feel like I never took you off of it because we never recorded your verse. We were supposed to record it that night. That's why I say I didn't take you off of it.
yeah.
I just kind of casually didn't do the remix.
Well, I know that none of these bum bitches out here.
Oh.
They couldn't do what I could do
Do you-
anyway. So
Do you still have your verse for Freaks? I think you
Probably.
should perform it. Yeah, I think you should perform it or show
Right
us
now?
what it was.
let me look at my notes.
Yeah,
Maybe this is
either
gonna.
before or after.
Is this gonna
Do
be
it after. Do it after,
exclusive?
because then we'll do it after, so we hear the song like what it sounds like, and then we can hear it with your version.
All right, but so everybody,
All right.
this is gonna be. We're rolling into our second break. Once we come back from the break, if I can find, if I can find my version, we'll play that. But then we're gonna get into something really excited, a segment that I like to call X Marks the Spot, where our listeners are going to be. We have some questions submitted for us. We have maybe some advice that people wanted us to give them. It's just like a viewer interaction moment. We're going to roll into that after the break.
Interesting.
But here we are. This is Freaks by Kid Deville.
Off-white, 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 off-white. Shoes right back, right fit tight. On site, on site, on site, on site. If these hating assholes wanna start a fight, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside. Cause the freaks say y'all come out at night. Suicide, 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 suicide. When it comes to the crew, yeah, we fucking ride. We ride, we ride. When it comes to the crew, yeah, we fucking ride. We ride, we ride. Suicide, 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 suicide. Suicide, suicide. Now I'm seeing red on my off-white, off-white. My off-white, my off-white. Get inside, the freaks come out at night. Get inside, get inside. 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 Come out at night. Do or die, do or die, do or die, do or die. If it's between you and I, my God, you got to die already dead inside. That's how I'm living my life. Swallow the pills of like trying hard not to cry. Find me a guy who like to buy me Tiffany's like Chucky's Pride. Yo, pull up outside, hop up the foreign ride. Versace all up in my eyes. Don't know the kid, bitch, they be like, who's that guy? With hips so wide and tummy so tight. It hurts my feelings, make all of these hating assholes wanna cry. Call kids suicide, make all of these hating assholes wanna die. To feel real, not a killer, but I will kill. If they don't like it, fuck them for real, real. Getting hot, pop a chill pill. Don't pop pills, but I pop that acid though. That fear and load the flow. Then I puff past it. Cause a nigga stay blown like a gasket. And fresh to death, no casket.
Okay, that was Freaks by Kid Deville. You definitely slid on that. So I found in my voice memos from August 1st, 2020, I found my version, and now y'all, this is me writing something down and then recording a voice memo on my phone. So this was literally, if I sound crazy, this is the first time I've heard this since 2020 probably.
Like I said, I did not take him off.
Let's see.
We just
What was I
casually
talking about?
did it. I was eating that.
Where is my part at? What? Oh, here it goes.
Wait. Okay, I was gonna say something though, but after.
Oh, I didn't even know where to come in at. Y'all, this is an exclusive off the voice memos in my phone.
This is exclusive. I don't even remember this.
I don't even remember this shit either. Hey. 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 Ooh. Not like I'm Manson.
If you cross me two-faced and gain advances, pray to your God we don't catch you in these circumstances.
Okay.
Hey.
I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But that was an exclusive for y'all, a little extended cut.
That was
unreleased,
cute.
some unreleased tea.
Oh my God, can I add something to earlier, the conversation earlier?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You actually, I had brought that beat to you and brought the idea of the song to you, or maybe just the beat. But you were like, "Oh no, I'm not feeling this beat." And you were like, there
Not
was like
this,
a couple of them, and I was like, "Nigga."
not you trying to come up in here and just drag me over the coals.
Well, I'm just trying to protect my name, and
uh,
I'm just saying,
uh,
But
okay, well,
I mean,
sometimes you,
we love what you did with the track. We definitely loved it. We loved what you did with it.
just not enough to put it on it. Ooh.
Oh, I mean, hey,
I need an oop voice clip
you
or
do, you do.
soundboard clip. I can't
Hmm.
believe my soundboard just decided to stop working. This shit. Let me try
You also
one.
need the
Let's see.
you also need that shut the fuck up nigga, the one
Huh.
from the beginning.
Huh. Huh.
Right,
Well, speaking of,
nigga, shut
actually, little did you know, I actually do have that, and I had it queued up for us, but the soundboard is deciding that it doesn't want to work. But
hot.
when there's a will, there's a way. So since you brought it up, let me just pull up something for you real quick. Let me see
Okay,
here.
what you got, nigga?
Okay, so at the beginning, for those of you who don't know, at the beginning of my song OnlyFans, which is on my album Heaven's Gate that I previously mentioned, that just came out, go check that out on Spotify, Apple Music, all of those things, any streaming
It's a
platform you
bop.
want. So at the beginning of
It's a
it, so
bop.
Kid and I just will be talking shit on the phone. We
Faggot.
just be talking, And so we were talking about something one day, and I'm gonna let him do the honor after I play the little clip. But we were talking about some men, and I added this clip that he had sent me on like in the text thread to the beginning of the song. So I'm gonna play that for those
Oh
of
my god, I
you
was going
right
off.
now.
It's so funny.
All right, could you explain this voice clip for us? And you don't have to name any names, but let's just
Yeah, no,
play.
Nigga, the whole time I was like rolling my eyes. I'm like, luckily we were doggy style because I was rolling my eyes. This nigga was like, yeah, yeah, give daddy that wop. Oh yeah, that wop, that wop. I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Okay, so for those of you, maybe if you didn't hear it, if you're hard of hearing, could you explain what that clip was really quick for us and what the story was, how that came to be?
basically when I was in my hooker whore era, and I was, doing a little only, or if I say too much, wait, basically,
Right, right.
so when I was, hooking up with a gentleman, I don't know. I mean, it was around the time when, WAP had came out, it was like top 40, number one. And he just thought it was cute to be saying it during sex. And I was just like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, he's like, oh, yeah, daddy, give me that wop. Oh, give me that wop. Oh, that wop. And I was just in there like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, you sound stupid as
Uh,
shit, nigga. Like, that wop, nigga. I don't know wet ass pussy, nigga. I some wop, nigga. Some wet ass booty, nigga.
huh. I feel like it kills
Right.
me.
Fuck out
It
of
kills me
here,
when people.
nigga.
I feel like people are so like brain rotted off of porn that they're like, or off of corn. I don't know what I can find. I mean, we've been dropping all kinds of swear words, so I'm not. I don't know. I'm trying to censor myself now, but so I
I know,
what
right? Fuck
it like
it.
it trips me out because like people would be so fucking brain rotted off of fucking porn and shit. It's like you go to like these people's Twitter page and shit, and it's like all performative. You know what I mean? They'll be like,
So performative.
oh fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
oh
Yeah.
I'm gonna come,
Right.
oh fuck
And I
bro.
get it, but then I don't at the same time. It's like, bitch, this isn't the 90s, isn't the 80s, isn't the 70s. Like, bitch, we can clearly see what's going on. We don't have fucking film grain and all that other bullshit. Like, we can clearly see what the fuck is going on. Like, you don't gotta be
It's
all
just, I
extra
mean,
about
but
it.
like even
Yeah.
beyond that, it's like the inauthenticity for me because it's like you go every other video and they're doing the same shit. You know what I mean? It's like I
Right.
would definitely not want to be with somebody like fucking somebody or getting fucked by somebody and having them be like, oh fuck man, oh bro.
Right.
It's like
Oh,
shut. It's like you
yeah.
said in that, like
Yeah.
nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like doing all this extra shit, like trying to perform, nigga. This ain't fucking
But
Pornhub, you know.
especially when I came to
Like
find out that that
doing the
nigga was a fucking
most.
bottom, nigga. Especially
Uh,
right, right. Period. Especially when
huh.
I come to find out, was that a soundboard or was that fucking outside your house?
I'm in the hood.
I
They
know what
outside
the fuck.
shooting, pop, 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 pop,
I
pop.
was
The
like,
police. You're like, damn, the
I
soundboard
was like,
started.
wait, nigga. I was like, okay, a siren is different, but okay. But yeah, but
No,
like
no,
I was
no.
saying,
That was the real
I
life
think that was
soundboard.
the siren trying to say. I think that was the siren trying to censor me. It was trying to censor me from
Probably.
saying what I was supposed to.
Right. You about to slip up and
Right?
say a
It's like
name.
rather maybe
Say
say
their name. Say their
right. Oh my
name.
god. Wait, didn't you say you
um,
had some questions for me, my nigga? We're getting up on 47 minutes,
yeah,
nigga.
so we're definitely rolling into the question
We
segment.
love
So
that.
moving right along, because I feel like this is gonna
I'm
be a
ready
very
to.
interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting segment. So over the past
This
couple
is
of
better not
days,
be messy.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
only time will tell. So over the past couple of days, users in preparation for episode 1 of X Talk, people have submitted a few questions for us to look at, some stories, different things for us to check out and react to or respond to. So, as I
I
mentioned
reposted it
before,
too.
this is a segment called X Marks the Spot. For future episodes, if you want to call and leave me a voicemail, the number for that is 415-448-6630. You can send a text to that number. You can leave a voicemail, whatever you want, and we will, for the chance to be featured on a future episode, bring some good shit, some good questions, good stories. Like, we want good shit to respond to. I don't want, what is your favorite color? That's not the point of this. This isn't the point.
I'm gonna
So
say bussy pink,
wait, that would
penis
be kind of
brown
on.
penis,
You sound like
black
Sexy Red with
penis.
her fucking lip gloss. Her lip glosses, Sexy Red's
Uh,
lip gloss. It was like booty hole
uh,
brown. Gonorrhea
right.
was one. Chlamydia was
Oh
one.
no, see, I wouldn't be nasty with
Like
it. Mine would be
vaginal
sexy.
discharge. It's like, why do you want that to be
M-
your? Why do you
Mine
want
would
that
be
to be
like
your?
mine would be like country club white boy pink booty hole. Like mine would be like super extra.
Love that.
Mine would be like millionaire black basketball player brown penis.
All right, so rolling into X, rolling into X marks the spot. So the first submission that I have here is from an anonymous user because they didn't want their name to be used, and
Embarrassing.
they want advice from us. So this user says, "Hi Marcus X and featured guests. I really have spent a lot of time throughout my life bottoming, but I find it very difficult to consistently stay clean."
Oh, so he like to eat.
I'm
Probably not
already,
too
I'm gonna be
healthy.
fucking canceled.
And why? Why? I mean, that is a
Not me
very
laughing.
interesting, funny
Not
question.
not me
I
laughing.
know.
Not me laughing at
At
the
this
very
poor, at
first
this poor
question.
soul who's probably up here,
Not me
right? At this
laughing
poor
at the
man.
very first question. It's because like I'm a very visual person, and so like when I read it shit like this, I'm like imagining. Like my imagination is
Oh
all
my
there.
god, how sad!
So
He's probably
they
gonna be
said,
watching the
they
show
said
and be like, "Marcus just laughed at me, just like that guy laughed at me when I shitted on his dick." You know what I mean?
so
Yikes,
they
Marcus.
said I have a hard time staying clean because I don't like to give up food essentially, and so they're saying in it, like, what do I do? Because like, have you ever painted on somebody and like
No,
it like what
absolutely the fuck not.
what do you do? It
Absolutely
says,
the fuck not.
what advice do you have for me to improve this because they're embarrassed?
Okay, babe. The only thing you got to do is get you some psyllium husk. I would prefer to get the powder, but some people get the pills. You can take the pills too, but I would get the powder. And you just take like a teaspoon after each meal, and it helps us like solidify your stuff and to push it all out. And so after that pushes all out, then you want to get you a little squirter, like the little baby bulb, but it's like one for your butt. And then you get, the shower douche is amazing. They sell them on Amazon for like $30. They hook up to your shower, and it's like a little nozzle that you like, you have to lubricate it, and then you stick it into your anal region, and you shoot water into there. You blast the water, you blast your walls, and yeah,
Yeah,
cleans
I
your
feel
walls
like,
all good and deep,
I
and
mean, going
you'll be
along with
good.
kids'
Yeah,
advice, I feel like my advice is a little bit different. Like, because I would just say, if you're gonna
because he's
be on
nasty. He
that,
knows his body. No, just
I'm
kidding.
gonna just, right, I'm gonna say, like, if you're on that type of time, as far as like wanting to bottom consistently goes, like, I would say the first step is figuring out your diet. Like, I just really don't feel like you can coexist in both worlds and be out here at the buffet and then turning around want somebody to like be
I
deep diving up inside of you. Like
Oh my God, I disagree with Marcus. Marcus is one of these gays that will sit out here and starve themselves all fucking day for some dick. And
starved,
bitch, I am not
snatch,
right, bitch. There's no
skinny,
fucking way, nigga. There's
skinny.
no fucking way. I mean, yeah, I might eat a little lighter, but bitch, I'll be goddamned. And I
So
might not
the
eat a hamburger, but bitch, I'm gonna eat a turkey sandwich,
so the
bitch, and
other
I'm gonna
part
eat
of the
my
question
motherfucking
was
city
have
and
you
bus.
ever the other part of the question was have you ever painted on somebody before?
Absolutely
so
not. If
so
I've
are
douched
you
out,
answering the
no.
question?
No, but I didn't. How does that mean? I didn't. That doesn't mean I painted on a nigga. That I've never painted on a nigga.
Well, anonymous user, thank you for your
I
thank
think
you.
you about to say another anonymous user wrote in and said that I did. I was just that bitch where fight me.
No, I was gonna say anonymous user. I promise I wasn't laughing at you. I was
But
laughing
yeah, listen to Dom.
with
Dom knows what's
you.
up. Dom,
It's
and I got a
you
lot of
know,
ass.
at
So
the end of
I
the
got a lot
day,
of ass.
like I think it's like we all know what territory we're in if we're about that type of time. So I
Right.
don't ever get like the ick if it happens if I'm topping somebody. Like I'm just like okay, like it's just like keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Like you don't. It's not like a big deal. You know. So like I'm definitely not laughing at them. It's just I'm just a very visual person, and I was like
Marcus is half. No,
I was I was thinking about how you were going to respond to it. So, okay, thank you for writing in though. We really appreciate it. The next
yes,
user says,
it's okay.
as a queer rapper, do y'all do the thing or is it all rainbows? I'll let you take us away on
Do
this one.
do we do the do we do the what?
It says, as a
Do we,
queer rapper, do y'all do the rap beef thing or is it all rainbows? Which I'm like, are they trying to be shady even in the question, talking about some rainbows?
right. Right, I think so. But that I mean that's clever. It's very clever. I can't
Mm-hmm.
even hate. It's very clever. Um I mean I've heard of a few people having a few beefs. I mean, isn't uh like Saucy and Candy, they're kind of beefing right now on Instagram. I follow them both. No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow Saucy. I follow Candy. I don't follow Saucy. Um but yeah, they're beefing.
Do you not like
I know
Saucy
if you, I,
Santana? Is that why you don't follow him?
I don't think his music's my style. I mean, he has like I like that one song, the "Make 'Em Walk, Walk, Walk." I like that song. That's a good song. But I don't know.
He has
I don't like the booty, booty, booty. I don't like all
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
don't like.
yeah, yeah.
It wasn't my
With it,
favorite. It wasn't my
yeah, yeah,
favorite.
yeah. I'm gonna
But he's
yeah.
doing his thing.
Okay. So do we
But
think
then
that
also I know. What?
rat beefs? So are we into rat beefs? Do we do rat beefs?
I mean, we could. I think rap beats are good for the culture. I mean, it's like rap is at the end of the day like a sport. So I mean, at the end of the day, if you can keep it safe, you know what I mean. I mean, get disrespectful, but I mean, keep it safe if that's a
Mm-hmm.
real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we're not gang members, like we're not trying to kill each other. But I
Yeah.
mean, get in that booth and write. Like I don't know, I didn't throw my
Yeah,
shots
and
or
I feel
two.
like
People have people,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I feel
People have
like
gone online
also
and
it's
said their
like
little shots.
I love to get inspiration from people. So like if I see something and notice something like as a sport, like as a competitor, if you will, even though like I don't really see it being like competition with other people, like other queer rappers, but like even so like it's like, oh, like I'm inspired
Oh,
by somebody's lack of. Do you know what I mean?
right,
Like it's
right.
just like fuel to be able to like write off of some shit. Like, oh, okay, like this person's a bum bitch. Like, let me use them as inspiration. Let me use them for inspiration to get these bars off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So okay, well, thank you for your question, user.
So I have a question for you. Do
Um,
you have you had any? No, I got a question for you, nigga. Hold up. Hold
okay,
up,
I'm ready.
nigga. Do you have any rap beefs? Have you had to have any rap beefs with anybody?
I definitely haven't had. If anybody has been beefing with me, that they've been beefing by themselves. I'll say that. But
Oh,
I've definitely been rubbed the wrong way by a lot of artists. You know, like
oh, absolutely.
being online and just like working with people, like it's for me, going back to what we were talking about earlier, like I love to create, like for the sake of creating. I'm like, let's just get together and do some shit. You know what I mean? Like if we're two different styles, like fuck it, like let's figure some shit out. Like I feel like if you're a real artist, you can figure it out. You know what I mean? But like what gets me is like artists online who will be like, oh yes, like I want to work on something, send me over a beat or something, and then you take the time to like figure out what you could both sound good on, send it over, and then they just like disappear. It's like, so what was the point?
Right.
Like if you, and or if you don't like what I sent you, or like just say that, you know what I mean? Like we're grown, like I'm not gonna get my feelings hurt. Like if anything, like I would respect you having the balls to say it like up front rather than you being
Right.
like, oh yes, 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 like I love what you do, like let's do this thing together, and then just like disappearing. It's like that's like weak,
Right.
you know?
And it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, but I
No, that
don't,
is fucking annoying.
yeah, I don't have any beefs with anybody. Like I said, like if anything, it's just been inspiration for my own pen to keep getting pushed, you know. But like I'm definitely like not
Sure.
beefing with anybody. Like everybody's doing their own shit. Like, you know, as I feel like as a culture, like queer folk in general, like I love to see people doing their thing, and I'll just leave it at that. That's why I
But you
started
say
this show.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So moving right along. Somebody had asked, do you think Lil Nas X opened the door for queer hip hop? You want me to start on that
Um.
one?
Sure.
So
I mean, not like that, but
I feel like Lil Nas X, while like I can appreciate some of what he does, like I'm not like a Lil Nas X stan by any means, but like I do think as far as like visibility goes, like him being like that person, like I won't take away from him what he represented like for queer people, you know, but like
mm,
I a pop star, like I don't think he's like a queer like hip hop artist. Like he might have like some rap songs or like be like in a rap bag, but like he's a pop star, you know.
right,
So
right.
it's a little bit different. Like I feel like the closest person who's like broken through on some sort of lower level that's been like hip hop would be like Saucy Santana. But even he had like
Right.
Walk, and then that was kind of it, you know.
But I feel like I wouldn't. Well, I just feel like they were the first ones to get maybe like mainstream, but I wouldn't say like really open the doors because I feel like there was like other people. Not even saying just me, but I'm saying like other
Yeah,
people that were doing queer hip hop for like a while.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
But
so you don't think he
I mean,
opened the
shout out to
door?
Lil Nas X. I mean, I don't, but I mean, he's cool. I mean, I think he's cute. He's like, he does his thing. Like,
Would
he just
you
didn't open the door for me. I don't know. I just don't feel like he
Well,
opened
we
the door
were
for
around
me.
before him anyways. He's
Right, that's
like,
what I'm saying. So I'm
you
like,
know, yeah.
right. He's like what
Um,
24? Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so somebody else had submitted the question, in the queer music scene is the queer music scene as clique centric as the actual queer community?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you want to expound on that?
Oh yeah, it can be real clicky. I mean, it's like the influencers that have like a lot of followers that are
Hmm.
cool with the drag queens that are, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's real clicky. And then, but
Have
like I
you
said, there are some that what's up?
have you experienced being like on the outside of that, or like having people like click up against you, or like have you ever felt
Not
like
really click up against me, but I've had people kind of be weird.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like they'll like hit you up online and tell you how much they love your shit, and then when you see them in person, and then you try to tell them, oh, like thank you, and
right,
they want to act all, like okay, yeah, like yeah, it's like
yeah,
okay, so
yeah, yeah, I
I don't know,
feel
people are
that.
just weird. I feel like people be threatened. Like I feel like people be mad threatened.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I haven't really
Right, it's really
experienced. I
weird.
mean, you live kind of close to LA too, and so that's like a different culture in itself. But like out of the places I've lived at, like I don't know, I've never really been like in the scene like that to like know. Like I've spent more of my time like building shit online, like as opposed to like being a girl that's like out at the bar, you know.
Right. Yeah, no,
So
I don't know. It's more so what I see online. Like, you know what I mean? Like I
yeah,
see, I just see, it just I see the clicks on like line. You know what I mean? That's what I see. I see certain people working with certain people all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Certain people only talk to certain people. They only throw shout outs to certain people. I
hmm,
mean, that's cool. That's a, but yeah,
yeah. All right, so this next person they
I
want
totally
more
feel,
advice.
yeah.
Somebody who wants advice. They're asking, they
Mm-hmm.
said, hello, Marcus X and guests. They said, I've spent most of my adult life being on the down low. I'm really torn because I know that I like men, but my family is extremely religious and I don't see myself coming out anytime soon. What would your advice be to me to be able to make peace with myself?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's a
It's
hard question.
tough.
I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. Um, find a time machine and go back into time and maybe not. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I would just say like if you're ready to come out, just like fuck it. Like fuck it. Like at the end of the day, you gotta live for yourself. You only get
Yeah.
one life,
I
and
mean, but
at the end
also
of the day,
like
you
we
gotta
don't
say
know,
fuck it.
like maybe they live in Africa or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're gonna get fucking killed if they come out.
That's what I'm saying. Well, secretly, like I don't. Yeah, yeah. That's ooh, yeah.
That's tough. That's
I
a
don't know.
really tough situation to be in.
I would say try to get somewhere where you know the nearest place to you. I know it's hard for everybody to move. It's not easy for people to move. So like, just try to get to a safe haven for yourself until you can kind of figure things
Yeah.
out. But I'm saying like, if you're trying to stay loyal to your family, be around your family, and you know that they're not going to accept it, then you're gonna have to cut them off for a little bit until they fucking come to their fucking senses. But I'm
Yeah.
like, don't keep yourself in that position because it's like I think that's just horrible for people getting stoned and all that other bullshit
Yeah. I mean,
for cock. You know what I mean? Like, what? Did I say something wrong
the way
or?
that you said it, the horrible people getting stoned for cock.
You know?
I mean,
Sorry,
it's
but
definitely
that's what I hear.
no. I mean, it's definitely like it's not a great situation to be in, you know. And like clearly, this person
Right,
has not come out for a reason. I would say like just take it at your own pace. Like definitely like don't jump the fucking over the ship if you're not gonna be able to have a little paddle boat to jump on board of. You know what I mean? Like if it's like a
right,
make it or break it situation and like it's gonna fuck up your whole life, like maybe leave that alone until you can position yourself in a better way where maybe like Kid said like you could move if that's a possibility, or you know, find a community of
right.
people who can help support you like if your family doesn't, all of that. So I would say just take it at your own pace, and you know, hopefully we wish you luck. Hopefully you can figure that out first, you know, sooner than later, because I couldn't imagine living like a double life.
That's so scary.
He's the real life Hannah Montana.
Right, for real.
Get the best of both worlds.
Yes,
Turn it up and it's fun, and it's on the
hot.
show. Okay,
Love
do you want to
that.
do a couple more questions? Or are you feeling like your ex has marked the spot?
No, let's keep doing questions. What the fuck? Do we have more?
Yeah, we have a handful more. All right,
Well, then let's do a handful more.
all right. Somebody said, somebody asked the question, how do I grow hair on my chest?
What the fuck, nigga? I don't know. Read a biology book, nigga. I don't know.
Yeah, and this is
The
coming from
fuck?
somebody. Oh, no, no, no. I'm so sorry. I read the question wrong. They said how to grow my chest.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, chest hair,
And this is
nigga.
coming. I
Oh,
don't know
well,
if people
babe,
want
just
their.
go get
I
you
don't
some.
know if people want their names used or not. But this is coming from somebody who looks like a drag queen. I'm sure they'll probably like the attention.
Oh, like they want their titties bigger, or like they want their fucking. Oh,
And
okay.
from this
Okay, so did they
person,
like want their? They want their like their chest. Like, well, if you want your
from
chest done. Well, if you want your
Drag
chest,
Shack.
if you want your chest, like your man. Sorry, sorry. If you want your man chest to grow, then I would suggest eating protein and getting some pre-alkaline and doing some bench presses and some push-ups and some flies and doing some shoulder exercises. And if you want your
Yep.
like prosthetic titties to grow, then I would say just buy a bigger size.
Yes. Hey. Hey.
Right?
Yes. Okay.
You're welcome,
And
Jay Nada.
I know. I feel like I don't have anything more to add to that. Somebody had asked, "How do I send you back to to your realm and repair the seal so that you'll never again cross the veil?"
Your
I
mother,
think this.
bitch.
I think this was
Your
right.
mother.
Right.
Your mother. Like, what
This
the
must
fuck?
this
To
must
what,
be some
bitch?
this must be some old religious motherfucker out here.
I know. What, you trying to call me motherfucking Rita Repulsa, nigga? Who the fuck do you
Coming
think
up
you
out of
are,
like the
nigga? Your
sewer
mother.
drain. Coming up
Right.
out the
Nigga,
sewer
split.
drain.
Right. Seal it up, bitch. Your
Huh.
mother. Your
Huh.
mother.
Huh.
Your mother,
All right, another
bitch.
person's right. Right. Seal them legs back up. How about that? How about you, instead of being
Right,
concerned about what's
bitch.
going on over here, you get
Right.
concerned about that
Right.
loose booty hole? That's probably the same
Right.
person that's on
Focus.
the down low.
Right. Focus on your shit, nigga. Thank
Huh.
you for your
All
services,
right.
bitch.
Somebody says, "What's your favorite feature and least favorite feature?" Be honest.
Ooh. Oh shit.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
So my favorite feature I've ever done.
And don't lie, nigga.
I mean, I've definitely collaborated with you the most out of everybody, every artist I've worked with. My
Got you.
favorite feature, I don't know. That's kind of a really tough question. I would have to like have everything
That's a really
lined up
tough
in front of
question.
me. Like I would need everything
Right.
lined up so I could like look at each thing and be like, damn, like I did that thing. I did it there. And I'll rate this
Well, what was
based
your?
on my own performance on the song.
Right. Right.
My least favorite feature? Ooh. Okay, I so there's an artist, and I'm not gonna name names, but there is an artist who I did a feature for a little while back, and this person, so like I came up with a really good verse. Like it's like witty, like I'm like it's like bars, double entendres, like it's really like well written.
He showed it to me. It was really good. It was really good.
And the one that you're thinking about, it's not that one. It's not that one.
Oh.
This is a different
Oh.
one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And because this one's actually out
Okay.
right now, so like if you want to dig it up, they
Oh.
can dig it up.
Hot.
But this artist,
Well,
so they're,
bitch.
I would say they're probably earlier on in their artistic journey. And so like I had written some shit, recorded it, and was just like they were gonna get it mixed and mastered on their side. So like when by the time they had sent me back, I don't even know if they sent it back to me. I think they had just posted like they were like, okay, our song's released. And the final version, like they had added in a bunch of like crazy sounds, like just like doing shit that like didn't even make sense to like add to the track. And then like the way that my shit was mixed and mastered, like it took a really good verse and turned it into like a complete pile of garbage. So like that would definitely be my least favorite. My least favorite.
Wait, and the song is out.
verse.
And the song is out right now.
It's out right now. Featured right now. I'm only featured on. This is so messy. I'm only featured on on Spotify. I'm only featured on only two albums. And one of them is somebody who is on my most recent album that I really fuck with. So y'all can figure it out.
Oh my god, I will. I definitely will be.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. And like
Wait. So wait. When he asked you, like, oh, so how do you? Oh my god, your tits look good on your Spotify picture.
Thank you.
Yeah, your tits look great.
Thank you.
And
my tits so bigger.
Oh my god.
You just gotta scroll
oh my
down
god.
to where it
Oh
says
my god.
appears on.
Obviously, nigga. You know that's what the fuck I was, nigga. So I was trying to piece it together, nigga.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
I have
mess.
some listening to do.
It's a mess. It's really a mess. And like the song was cute when when they first sent it to me and like had me start working on it. It was really cute, and then they really fucked it up without even like.
And then what did they?
Without even
what
like
did
really
you,
getting like my 2 cents before they released it too.
Was it a single or an AP? Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
All right. We'll talk about it later. All right. And
Okay.
so for what about
for me,
you? Favorite and least favorite feature.
Favorite. I have a couple favorites. No, I would say okay. No. I do have a favorite. I would say Matador is my favorite because I feel like we all just kind of did our thing on that one. Like
and that's
it's
still
me,
online,
Marcus. Right? It is. That's still up. I say me, you, Drewy, and Rio Vaughn. I remember Rio Vaughn made that beat, and that was like the first song that. No. It was the second song that Oyo mixed and mastered for me, and yeah, that was just kind of like the beginning of every, like, not everything, but kind of a beginning of the what it is right now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
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 So and
Okay.
then I would say my least favorite. Um, I don't really have a least favorite feature. There are songs that
Yeah,
I
that's
have that
tricky.
I
That's tricky to answer.
yeah, because I feel like I wouldn't have done it if I didn't like it.
Right.
There's just like some songs that I do have out, or maybe that I have featured on, that I maybe would have gone differently with the mixing and mastering,
Right. I feel like that's
just I
natural
think
though.
it.
That's like a part of the process, you know.
Right. Like just
So,
sonically, I think it could have sounded a little bit better, but
yes.
whatever.
Okay, the next question says, which gay rapper has the biggest dick?
What the fuck? I don't know. Like, aren't most of them bottoms anyway? No shade, but
You
I'm just
know?
like, right? They all talk about that like pussy. Like they all talk about like fucking this ass. This ass is so fat. Come eat this ass. It's always ass. So it's like I'm assuming that they are all
Do
fucking
you
bottoms, right?
remember it was probably one of the first like viral um like gay rappers like back this must have been like 2012, 2011, and he did that
Who?
what was that song? It was like throw that boy pussy or something.
Who was that?
You don't remember that song?
I do remember it like Blake. I do. I remember it like very what do you call it? Very vaguely.
Let me see if it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fly Young, throw that boy pussy from 10 years ago, from Houston,
And he's like a
Texas.
little skinny nigga.
I wonder what he's up to these
I
days.
do. I do. I do remember him. I do now. Now that you say it again,
I think I can only play like 15 seconds.
it got snatched down though, because this is like a stolen beat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is Lil Wayne's beat.
Oh, damn. And
Yeah,
he got all these black skinny twinks in his video throwing their boy pussies.
I do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember
Uh-huh.
that. Throw
That's a
that boy a
throwback moment.
pussy. Throw
Uh-huh.
that boy a pussy. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you has there
Right.
been is there are there any current artists that you know of like gay rappers who are like strictly tops?
Um. I don't want to be putting his business out there like that, but I don't know.
Do you know from personal
Um.
experience?
No, it was what they told me.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I think it's at the jury. I think jury's the top. Like
Oh, okay.
jury king's the top, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Would you let him hit?
Right. I don't jury king. I don't see jury king bending over for nobody.
Would you let him hit?
Maybe yeah. I don't know. But I'm married, so I'm like, no, I can't even answer that question really. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
married. I got a man. So, but I love you,
The
jury.
These questions are messy. Get you a vacuum, bitches.
They
It's
are. I know. What the
messy. This one
right?
says, What do
Messy.
y'all think of the Hollywood Go-Go Boys all rapping now?"
Oh. Like that was a really pointed question. Like, oh my
Right.
god. I
Get you
mean,
a
I don't
vacuum,
really
bitches. It's
care.
messy.
Right. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, I feel like there's enough room for all of us, but I mean, I hope we're just not relying on our looks to get us where we want to be. Like, if we're going to push our queer culture forward, then I hope we start pushing our pin just as hard as we push our booty holes out and perforate them to, stick out our thongs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just,
mean,
I
I
just hope,
don't.
I just hope it, I hope it doesn't become too gimmicky. And I get it. People be like, "Well, you're a nigga who wears heels," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do," but I'm also saying something. Like, I
Right.
had battle rappers in my last show, like straight niggas like walked out because I had that type of shit on, and then started walking back inside because they heard the music that was coming out. Their girlfriends coming back inside. So
Yeah.
but I'm hearing a lot of this pussy so fat, I'll take your man. Da, 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 da. It's like, okay, we know.
Yeah. Yeah. I. What do y'all think of the Hollywood Go-Go Boys all rapping now? I feel like everybody can do their own thing. I feel like Cardi B really opened the door for a lot of. I don't want to say I don't want to say mediocrity, but like she opened the door for like people to be like, oh, like I can do that too. You know what I mean? And so like not even to like I'm really not hating, and this is like not targeted at anybody because like I feel like I know out of everybody like you can like start from nothing and like really build yourself up like over time and like consistency. You know what I mean? Like it takes time to like really like build out your craft. So if I feel like if anybody has the passion for it, like by all means, if you want to just have fun and just do some shit, like by all means, but you know, I guess we'll just see what happens from here
I
on
mean, yeah,
out.
like I mean, yeah, I guess like I guess I don't feel no kind of way about it. I'm just like, do your thing,
Right.
right? I
Right.
mean,
Do
but I mean, it
your
is kind
dick
of funny when
hang
people.
low, do it while
But then it's
pussy
like my
flow.
thing is like, but my thing is like when if stuff like when not stuff like that, but like when if individuals like that are to pop off first, then people are like, oh well, they're opening the doors for all of you guys, and it's like, no, they're not. Like they're just a little bit more popular. I'm sure you guys probably want to fuck them a little bit more, but hey, like if they have great music, I don't give a fuck. Like as long as you have good
Yeah.
music, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of interesting because it's like if you see like say that one of like say that like a go-go boy popped off for his music, and then it would be kind of cool because then it's like if people were on vacation or something like visiting LA or like WeHo, they could like go out and be like, "Oh, okay, like I get to see them out at the bar like shaking ass on Friday night too afterwards." You know?
Right.
Like that's kind of cool.
That's kind of her thing.
Yeah. All right, so the next question, are you guys only into men?
Yeah, I mean for the most part, I mean, yeah, I mean, I am gay. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I also, I mean, I find women beautiful. I've had sex with a woman before, only like one or two maybe. But I mean, yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, I just how I put it. At the end of the day, I want to be married, or I want to be with a man. At the end of the day, I don't even want to say married. I just want to be with a man at the end of the day. Now, fucking to me is a different thing, but I want to be with men. So like I like FTM. I love like female to male. Like I'm not so much into male to female because for me I'm no 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 this is me speaking my truth. Like FTM it's because they exude like a masculinity, and I think that's what I'm attracted to is masculinity. So
Hmm.
yeah, so to me it's not really what's between your legs. It's more so like what you're exuding, and
Yeah.
yeah. But
I
but then that's why I said like yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
I'm
want to say too
currently in a
much.
relationship with a very beautiful and handsome and intelligent man. I'm very happy, but I'm definitely like very like pansexual. Like I feel like it's for me.
Hot.
It just depends on like the vibe. Like I could get. I feel like we if we got the puzzle pieces, we can fit them together one way or another. You know.
Ah!
I got a hole that works and I got a pole that works. So what which
Sexual.
how we put the puzzle pieces, you know. So,
Hot.
but yeah,
I
no,
love that.
into a little bit of this and a little bit and a little bit of that. All right, it looks like we just have a
So
few
you
more
telling
questions.
Marcus? Wait, I have a question for you.
All right,
What type of girls would you be? I feel like you be into white girls, huh?
I like all different kinds of girls.
I didn't ask all
I
that.
really find like beauty in like all different kinds of people.
If you were a straight ass fucking nigga, what would you be in? What do you see your wife being?
I love like across the board, like I love like a Brazilian moment or like some type
Oh,
of like Portuguese or like
hot,
Latin, you know what I mean? Like
hot,
I love like
hot,
a little
hot.
flavor, you know? So
Go
men,
off.
women, like
That
across the
hot.
board, like
Okay,
I'm into
period.
it. Yeah,
Oh, typical
yeah,
nigga. Okay, period. Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. Love that.
I'm
Love
looking for a
that.
pog, PAWG, a
Right.
fat ass white girl.
Right.
Huh.
Hot.
Huh. All right. This next person says, I'm a top, but recently have wanted to try to bottom. What is your advice on that?
Don't.
Do it.
Don't. Yeah.
Just do it, Nike swish.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, so he said he's a top who's like now a bottom.
He wants to try to bottom and he wants our advice on it.
Oh, we should just learn how to douche and learn how to like I don't know, like we're not gonna oh my god, my fucking cat is chewing on my thing, I'm sorry. Um just go on Google, go on YouTube and look up some douching videos so you don't shit on niggas. Like You know what I mean? And then that'll be even more special because you'll be a virgin, and you'll be a virgin, and like you'll be clean your first time. It'll be fucking dope, and
Whole
you'll
gonna
feel
be
so
tight.
fucking proud of yourself. It's
Whole
gonna
gonna
be
be tight.
tight, and it's gonna feel good because you're not gonna be like clenching. It's gonna
Like,
feel fucking weird at first, but then it's gonna feel fucking amazing after. You're like, oh my god,
yeah, like it might hurt a little bit at first, but just like the
a
thing
little
is,
bit.
like you just have to
Take
like
some
breathe.
poppers.
You have to breathe into it, you know? Like you really have to want it. Like that's I feel like that's like the key. Like you really have to
Right,
want it. Like you need to want
right,
that dick because if you don't, like it like your body is gonna be like resisting it and it's gonna be really uncomfortable. So
right. And then when you douche your ass out, like you're not clenching. Like I said, it's pretty fucking amazing.
yeah. Okay, so that would be our advice on that. Somebody, I think this is a question for me. They said you did Pride last year in Germany. You doing that again or another Pride this year? TBD. The Germany opportunity really came out of the blue, like just based off of like an article that I had written about me when the music video came out. So we'll see. Like I had submitted for some prides, but like people want what they want sometimes. And for me, like I'm really more focused into building up online branding at this point. Like I have some really exciting things coming out. I have more music coming out. I have new merch coming. I have some other exciting things coming down the pipeline that I'm not going to talk about yet. So like for me, I'm more concerned about like online branding more so than like performing in person at this point. We could open the question to you. Do you want to do some performances this year?
Yes, I do. I would love to do some
What would be
performances.
like your dream performance? Coachella,
Something like a
Hochella.
kabuki theater.
What is the
Nothing.
Kabuki theater? The Bukake
It's like
theater
Japanese. No, yeah, there's like Japanese theater. Like I don't know, I want to be edgy and artsy and like no, I'm
with
just
them
kidding.
drums.
Um,
Doom doom.
I know, right? And we're just
Doom,
like
doom, doom. Right.
right hard. But yeah, I want to do like yeah, I don't know, like I want to do a lot of bars and clubs. I still want to stick to bars and clubs before I do like a big event like um a Coachella or something like that, or like a Pride. I mean, I'd do Pride if like maybe me, you, we did it, and then we like did a couple separate songs, and then did like our own thing, and like we had like we shared dancers or something like that. Like I'd be down to do something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but as for now, I'm okay with doing like bars, clubs, open mic nights. Really just building like you said, online presence. Like nothing too much, but putting really the focus into like branding online.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, I feel that. Well, you could probably get you a little go-go gig at the bar and get you a nightly
Bitch, I don't. I don't. I
rotation.
don't. I'm retired from that. I don't check my pussy anymore. I only, do it when I, you know, get summoned by the rich in Palm Springs.
I
Then,
know that's right.
I'll come out for that bag. But
Kid Deville Dubai World Tour 2025.
no, bitch, I don't ever go to Dubai. What are we talking about? We talk about douching assholes. Ain't no niggas shitting on me for no
They're gonna
fucking
shit and
goddamn
piss
Bentley,
all
bitch.
over you.
Nigga, and I'm gonna shit and piss all over them, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Maybe that's what they
I would
want.
never.
I would love if anybody's listening. PSA: if anybody's listening to this right now, and you're an old crusty white man who wants to be just beat the fuck up by a tall, muscular black man and just like degraded, I will gladly beat the shit out of you and fucking
Same,
talk all the shit. You fucking worthless
same.
piece of shit. You don't even deserve
Hot,
my fucking bitch, you little bitch with your
right?
shriveled white
Oh,
dick.
oh.
Useless. You're fucking useless. I've been waiting for this moment. If any old
I am
white men are
fucking
listening to this who
right.
have money to spend, hit my DMs or
Right.
send me an email at
Oh my god.
contact@marcusx.com because I'm ready. All right, moving right along. We just
Yeah,
have a
me
few
too.
more
Me too. Me
questions.
too. Yeah, me
Somebody
too.
said,
Shit.
what is your dream collab?
I have a lot of them actually, so I don't know.
Pick one.
Like the most randomest one. You want me to go with my most randomest one?
Yeah, fuck it.
Azalea Banks.
Oh, problematic queen. I have a video of her
Mm-hmm.
saved in my phone that is from like around 20, it was like 2020 I think, and she was like she had all
Mm-hmm.
these like all kinds of like herbs and shit laid out, and she's like, Miss COVID, honey, I'm not playing with you, bitch. She's like, I will whoop your motherfucking ass, COVID, Miss Honey. Don't be coming around here playing with me. And it cracks me up every single time I see it.
That is funny.
Yeah,
She's
she's great.
wild. Yeah, I would love to, yeah.
I feel like mine
So,
would be dream collab. Like, I feel like it's like so cliche for me to be like, oh, Nicki Minaj, because it's like I feel like a Nicki Minaj and Marcus track would sound crazy. But like, I don't know, like love
like
her
in a
now.
good way
I'm
or bad
trying
way?
maybe like crazy. Like I don't know if I don't know. We would have to
You
see.
guys could do one if she was like in her Roman era. You guys could do one.
Uh-huh.
Cause
Yeah,
you're like, think
yeah,
of
yeah.
nigga mom, think of it, huh?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, nah.
You know who I've been
And you can
fucking
do
with
it like,
lately though? I feel like so right now I would say my not cliche answer would be Slater. Do you know who Slater is?
oh yeah, love me some Slater.
Love Slater. That would probably be my current.
Okay.
I would say that might be my current one. All right.
Okay, if we're doing current, I would say like Chloe Bailey. Then I really like me some Chloe Bailey.
Yes. All
Yes,
right.
because I
You
really
ready
want to
for
get
our
into me a
last
soft R&B
question?
side. Yes.
All right. Our last user submitted question for X marks the spot. Somebody says, "Big dick or big ass? What do you prefer?"
Oh, big ass.
I feel like
That's
I would
easy.
say big dick. Like, give me something to hold on to. Like, you know, because I like a little ass too. Like, I like them twinks that be having just like no ass and the shit's just all open.
Ew.
It's like the
Ew.
skeleton. I be liking that shit.
He like the little Skeletor booty, nigga.
I
Yeah,
love
little
a
Jack
good
Skellington.
twink booty,
He-
just wide
I mean,
open.
unless it got a little, got a little meat on it. Like, no.
All booties matter, but I'm
Yeah.
not. I wouldn't be about that. So I'm definitely not a size queen by any means. But like, if I'm gonna be playing with a
It
dick,
sure don't
like,
sound like it.
if I'm gonna be playing with a dick, like at least give me something to hold on to. You know what I mean? Like I don't want.
Right. I mean, I
don't want
didn't
none
say I
of,
like no small
I don't
dicks.
want none of this. Using
Oh,
the
for
two
goddamn
fingers.
sure. No,
I
no
gotta
one said
be
that
able-
nothing about no small dicks. You are a size queen, bitch. See, I didn't even see all that. I can just, if I can do one hand and maybe like a little bit of the tip shake, like I don't like them all big, nigga. Like I like to walk the next day. Fuck out of here. Right, do it, fag.
Well, that concludes this episode's X marks the spot. Thanks for everybody who wrote in for all of these amazing questions. Before we finish out here, do you have anything that you want to plug? Anything besides that booty hole? Do you have anything coming out soon? I know you mentioned maybe in this coming month you have something coming out, but do you want to plug
I
your
just want y'all
beard
to follow
oil, your music? Yeah, where can people follow you
No,
at?
I want people to just follow me online. I want people to follow me at Black Bastard Beard Oil, spelled just the regular way. And then at the real Kid Deville, follow me there as well. And just
On
be on
what
the lookout.
platform?
Like I'm trying on Instagram, I'm sorry. Yeah. Twitter, I'm also on Twitter at no, actually I'm not putting that out there. Never mind. Because I'm actually gonna be changing to Blue Sky in a little bit. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
So actually no, don't follow me on there. TikTok, you can follow me at Kid Deville as well, because I'm gonna actually start getting into TikTok.
If it's still
So, yeah.
around.
It is. Oh my god, he like took it away and then saved it. He's yeah.
Our
So-
Lord and Savior, Trump.
Right. But yeah, just
okay.
just keep a lookout. That's all. Just keep a lookout. Like I said, and stuff's just gonna start popping up. I want to try this thing where I'm not like pre-announcing stuff until it's like, oh yes.
Love that.
I feel like I start psyching myself out.
You know, I'm really happy that you could join us for our very first episode here. Thank you for coming by, for spending some time. I'm excited to get the episode out
You're
for
welcome.
people to
Thank you.
hear.
We had a good
for
episode.
everybody
An
listening.
hour and 30 minutes.
I know, but for everybody who's listening, go ahead and please call me at 415-448-6630 and leave me a voicemail or send a text message asking your advice questions, if you want to submit any random questions, if you want to tell us a story for the future guests coming up for your chance to be featured on the show. Again, that is 415-448-6630. Thank you again for listening. And until next time, this has been X Talk with Marcus X. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Wait. Bye, guys. Yeah.
Bye, guys.